stretch. Out of those 17 games, only winning 3 of them.
Anderson on top, shot clock. Oh! Kawhi Leonard guarding Harden. Cavaliers up by 7 as we approach 4 minutes to play in the first. James. Leonard right up into Durant. Shot blocked. 13 threes a game.
Shooting 31, that's astounding.
Most teams are celebrating. Oh, they got 13 threes tonight.
That's right.
Rose with the screen at Portland. He's in double figures here with 10.
It's a tough shot there, Bill.
Lillard, as you call the torture chamber.
Yes, he did put Langston Galloway in the torture chamber, and then on
the bottom line is they're the best team right now.
That's where you've got to use that fadeaway jumper. Don't allow Paul George to get to the block. Not enough ball movement, not enough body movement. You're not used.
It's 46 straight going back to last year for the Spurs. An energy guy, Patty Mills, and a really skilled guy from beyond the arc. Mills can score now.
In the fourth quarter the other night, just 7 for 21, only 16 points. 17 offensive rebounding out of Oklahoma City.
I do care about those other guys, but as long as those core 3 guys are on the floor, you're going to give your...
For San Antonio. Harden right to Duncan. Kicks it out to Bradley. Leonard there defensively. Neely got the steal. Avery got the shot.
High 16 for him.
And I'd like to see more Conley and Gasol pick.
Durant.
Ball games, you hit a couple 3 balls, you continue to get stops. Next thing you know, you look up, it's a ball game. Next thing you know, George calls timeout. We're up 17.
Spurs outscored him by 10 in the fourth quarter. Buckhands, Phil Chenier, our CSN crew, wrapping up this 4-game road trip. Wall with a nice move for Gortat.
Basketball on their home floor. You got to get it done defense
instead of hitting the front of the rim.
Carmelo Anthony,
Place right now, playing stellar defense on Kobe Bryant. Steps up and shoots an awfully confident shot.
Thought he had an over and back there, but Kawhi last touched it. Now Bryant. Backseat to him. I mean, David Robinson was a great role model for these Spurs. Will give it up.
Here's Ariza. And they really developed him. I give the Spurs credit for developing him. He's stretching those hands out. Hayward turns the corner, step back Jay.
We haven't been smart, and we've gotten 4 turnovers off slap balls, so we've been very weak.
Double figures. 10 rebounds for Cody. 4. Walker, Lynn, Batum, Kaminsky, Zeller playing together.
Dribble into the front court.
And Chris says, how did I end up with this guy? I get a rebound, I get Kawhi Leonard.
He uses the screen. The pick comes from DeAndre.
Yeah, that sure was. Unless they just did it to foil maybe what the Clippers were doing and wanted them to take the ball out of bounds.
Ball all the way to the hole. That you wait till you're on the bus later on, but you got to know how to live with the result. It's really one of the beauties.
A foul shot, and he's making them. 8 consecutive counters in defense. Bryant with the basketball. Kobe pulls up from 18 to home this year and 36 in a row overall on this floor. Lakers trying to stop that streak and shock them.
Two-man game. George turns the corner. Step back jumper by PG.
Defense.
And they also have had Tim Duncan and David Robinson, and more so Tim Duncan. So they
block on Parker. Wall launches a 3.
Turner again into the paint. Again the up fake.
NBA, but not tonight against the Spurs defense.
Yeah, they're going to have to knock down those, like, in between.
It's at the height of Ginobili and Parker using the great weaving and dribbling ability. Henderson
doesn't mean you have to score, but that means you can make the play to get someone else involved. He's becoming that offensive lead. Funny when you share and play with one another and play together, how easy
defensive sequences against pick and rolls. Seems to be moving well on that ankle that kept him out of the last 3 games. Harden on the drive. Jab step by James. Now James.
Anthony. Here it is. They clear. Melo Anthony. Don't gamble. Just play them straight up. Make them work for every shot.
For greatness now. Shooting over 50% from the field.
Obviously on his career path. Just another stop.
The handle on it.
And the numbers.
Rose down of the Spurs, number one in the paint. The Grizzlies, number one.
In and out. And Rondae loves it. 9 to shoot. Nuggets are standing. Now, Moutier on Kawhi Leonard.
Played by Leonard. Westbrook. 5 on the shot clock. Westbrook on the clock.
Defensive player.
Westbrook to drop.
5 to shoot. As you guys know, my first team in the NBA was the Magic, and we came in with.
And it was San Antonio that played the faster pace in game 1. And one of the reasons there were so many missed shots by Oklahoma.
Duncan says, wait a minute.
On the attack.
Point lead for the Spurs. Looking for their 5th straight win against Sacramento. Gay on the drive.
Points. Now Gallinari's going to try Kawhi Leonard. Up and under. Ibaka. Looking to back down on Leonard. Cross the lane. Leonard takes it away. Ibaka got
Second chance possession. Smith gets it back to Fournier. Fournier trying to free himself up from Leonard.
He's going into the playoffs.
Well, it has worked out quite well for Greg Popovich.
Hibbert had a little conversation. Of course, well known that over the summers, Hibbert would come to San Antonio and Tim would work with him and help the big fella out. Yeah, that's exactly right. He's trying to show his mentor what he's learned. Kobe Bryant got it.
The JCs before he became a Cougar. Bryant, once again, being held by Leonard for a moment. Kobe baseline, working the dribble, coming up on the 2-minute mark of the quarter. Kobe working, one-on-one. Up it goes. It'll be ready. 1 minute to go in the third. 8 to shoot. Kawhi Leonard playing defense. Bryant with the basketball. Pumps once. Over Leonard. And
At the three-point line. If they don't win the three-point line big, they can't win the game.
Second half.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Thanks.
Because Draymond's a pit bull.
he's got it inside. Got picked up by Green. And Ariza trying to beat Leonard on the by the Rockets, but the rebound goes to Houston. Now Harden just holding it. He'll fire it up.
Here's Harden. Going to the jab step. The fire.
Going back to last March in this building began with a win over the Timberwolves here.
Nicely there by Mills. Cut off the lane. 5 to shoot for Harden. Trying to free himself of Leonard. He could not.
Batum and Jefferson, the 5 on the floor. Nick lost it for a moment, got it back. 10 on the shot clock. Nick going one-on-one against Kawhi Leonard. That's never a great idea.
On Paul George offensively. We keep reminding us how good a defensive player he is, too. Yes, he's getting a lot of credit for his defense.
Lakers. There's Kawhi Leonard right in front of him. You mentioned the defensive player of the year. Leads this team in so many categories.
Kostas. Into the lane.
People coming in and getting to the dribblers. Allen.
Lead the rebound.
In the last game, an efficient 16. It'll be done.
And start preparation for likely Oklahoma City as the Thunder up 3-1.
28 in the second half by 26 here in the fourth.
Hopefully, our guys able to move the ball, set solid screens, and have a buffet out there. Wiggins attack. We've done a great job defending them.
They have won the last 2.
12 threes out of their 30 attempts. Allen driving inside.
About coach, because coaching and playing in this league, we've seen guys that
With both Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook set back by injury.
He would not have taken that shot. He would have looked and continued.
A little more than 5 minutes. Kawhi Leonard heating up. He scored the last 8 points now for San Antonio.
Persistent. This guy is so improved. He's got that rage to master his craft.
Did you just give Allen a shout out?
I did.
The Golden State Warriors, but before that, you had to go all the way back to 80-81. It was 49-48.
Terrific hands in from Kawhi Leonard. He follows through with his signature and combined. Hot start. Good on the back door.
Over and Smith at the guard. Love for the steal. Here comes the Durant. Broken up.
Pre-game with Corey Gaines.
He's been a big contributor here in the second half. Leonard went for the steal. Harden gets blocked from behind.
Hickson before the clock. Smart going. He's got 2 to shoot.
Seeing that time on Marquise, he wasn't ready for it.
Vegas. You could see it was coming around. West. Ryan Anderson, all 11. Coming here at 3 here.
Instead, they clear it out so he can go one-on-one.
Comfort of it, if nothing else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To that game. Wait for it. Ellington
avoids the screen by Vucevic. Now will come over to help and gets the block. Nikola Vucevic. 8 points, 6 rebounds in that first half.
Now, every year he has gotten better, and he's added something to his repertoire every season.
They've met the San Antonio team, so
Advantage of the height on Williams, further on Mills.
Seconds in, unfortunately, and 5 straight for San Antonio, and almost a turn.
Gordon attacking. Gordon with the tip, it won't go. Payton gets the rebound.
When you think about the Spurs and the Warriors, or the Warriors and the Spurs being a combined.
The J.J. Redick, he's just under 50% for the year. It's got Caldwell Pope up ahead. Runs the baseline.
They've come a long way.
There's Anthony driving baseline. Have not scored in 4 minutes.
What's the point where I have to tell you? Harden with 4 to shoot, and a gorgeous outlet from Howard. It springs Brewer.
Hawks have made. Knew it's just a matter of time before this. Get this thing in single digits going into halftime. That's the goal here now.
Shot clock down to 3. Here's Bryant. Leonard.
Some pretty good looks. And what's funny is it.
Suns shooting 42%. They're 3 for 7 from
Aldridge, wonderful skill set. Yeah, the 2 of them passing bigs. This is a tough.
Rondo finds Bellinelli. A 3. No, he thought about it.
Some guys watch a lot more tape, a lot more film, and figure things out.
Galloway.
Durant gets away from Green, drives down, shot.
Coming up on 4 minutes to play here in the 4th for the Surge. Cantor, double team.
Zach Randolph is 60.
They want the contact, but you're not going to get those calls.
Carter.
And Ginobili's got 3.
Carter.
Duncan and Park, they were right in the front.
And 4 fouls on the bench since the latter stages of the 3rd. Lance Stephenson's an offensively challenged team in a huge hole. Barnes, no space to shoot the ball from the perimeter. Offense has been their problem.
Burke to inbound.
And Kawhi pokes it over season, so a lot on the line. And performance-wise, another steal.
We really were animated about how to stay down and stay in front.
Who began the game, and then Munford really.
So Aldridge, first 2 buckets of the second half.
$49 million at 35 years of age. Peters with the steal. Final second.
You think it helps the Warriors when they get a little free flow?
Valuable piece in bars. Diao, who's been out with a long.
Jazz within a nickel.
That receives a shout out on the air. Good luck.
Go. Yeah, I mean, there hasn't been one thing that stood out where there was a good.
Mismatch with Aldridge on Dragic. Open man Johnson. Whiteside leading the league at almost 3-point.
Draymond Green seen his 3-point percentage go down.
Ball looking. That ball's tip.
We'll just lob it up for him. Rudy's going to have to wait. He went to the basket right after that.
Yeah, slip that up because you had Davis closing to him.
Shot clock. Reset.
Score occasionally.
Attacking. Terminated the dribble. We saw Leonard recover.
Now West gets switched back on it.
Seconds. Mavericks will get a look. Shot was too quick. Carson.
At that time for the Spurs.
Basketball.
Clock rolls up on 5 minutes left.
Leading score at 16 plus a game for Milwaukee.
You mentioned it. The game changed.
Against a renewed Houston defense.
Lawson lobs it.
First his lead of 16. Lob for Wiggins. Comes down with it, goes back up. They switch. Wiggins.
Jazz trying to emulate that. Of course, Dennis Lindsey.
That first basket.
John Duncan challenges that so aggressively.
Couldn't finish. Here come the Lakers, shooting close to 70% in, I believe. Two from three, came in shooting 50% from behind the arc. 16 to top the Lakers. Bryant passing it to
Turner loops it inside.
Over to Moody. Dump it to Orte on the run. Moody Yellow on the run.
There's Brandon Knight. Knight splits the defense.
But good ball movement is going to help more.
Green got Kawhi in the air.
Gary Harris. Dump it to Jokic.
Lillard with 8 on the clock. Get out of here, says Timmy. And
Rondo knocked it away.
9-5 Atlanta.
Give and go. Take your body off their bigs and allows them to get on the offensive board.
So Papa's in the Indiana High School Hall of Fame. Is that right? Is that what you said?
Defense still has a lot left in the tank. He's made it so.